When the cafeteria supervisor forced a cookie into my mouth that sent me to the hospital, I learned who my real friends were. I was standing in the lunch line when I heard her say, "Next." I stepped forward and pointed at the tray of chocolate chip cookies. "Are those made with tree nuts? I have a severe allergy." She didn't even look up. "They're fine, keep the line moving." I explained that I needed to check the ingredients because my last reaction put me in the ER for 3 days. She finally looked at me and rolled her eyes. "You kids and your made-up allergies. In my day, we ate what we were given and survived just fine." I told her I had medical documentation on file with the nurse's office. She could call and verify everything. She laughed and grabbed a cookie off the tray. "Sweetie, half the school claims they're allergic to something. It's just an excuse to be difficult." She pushed the cookie toward me. "Eat it or get out of line, you're holding everyone up." The kids behind me started groaning, and I could feel my face getting hot. "I can't eat that. If there's tree nuts in it, my throat will close up." She leaned across the counter, and her voice dropped low enough that only I could hear. "I've been doing this job for 15 years, and I'm tired of entitled little brats like you making my life harder. That cookie is nut-free, and you're going to eat it right now to prove you're not just causing drama." My hands were shaking as I backed away from the counter. She came around the side, still holding the cookie. "Where do you think you're going? I didn't dismiss you." A girl from my math class spoke up. "Maybe you should just let her go. She looks really scared." The supervisor spun on her. "One more word and you're getting detention. Mind your own business." She turned back to me and grabbed my wrist hard enough that I felt her nails dig in. "Open your mouth." I tried to pull away, but she was stronger than I expected. "Please don't do this. I'm not lying." She forced the cookie toward my face. "Then you have nothing to worry about, do you?" She shoved it between my lips and I tasted almonds immediately. My stomach dropped. I spit it out onto the floor and she grabbed my jaw. "You do not spit food out in my cafeteria. Pick that up and eat it properly or I'm calling your parents and the principal." Tears were streaming down my face, but it wasn't from crying. My tongue was already starting to swell. I could feel it happening the way I always did, that thick, wrong feeling in my throat. A voice cut through everything. "Let go of her right now." It was Morgan, the girl who had spent 2 years making my life miserable, who had dumped her lunch tray on me last semester. The supervisor said, "Excuse me?" Morgan pulled out her phone. I said, "Let go. I've been recording since you grabbed her, and if you don't step back, I'm sending this to every parent in the school." The supervisor dropped my wrist like it burned. I was simply encouraging her to try new foods. I tried to tell them I needed my EpiPen, but my voice came out strangled and wrong. Morgan grabbed my bag and dumped everything out until she found the auto-injector. She looked at my face and her own went white. "Oh my God, call 911, now!" Someone was yelling about an ambulance. Morgan jammed the EpiPen into my thigh through my jeans, and I felt the medication hit my system. The cafeteria supervisor was backing away, saying something about how she didn't know, how the cookies were supposed to be safe. Morgan stayed next to me even as the room started spinning. Her hand was on my shoulder and she kept saying, "Breathe, just breathe, they're coming." Later, in the hospital room, Morgan sat in the plastic chair by my bed. "I know I've been awful to you. I don't have an excuse." She looked down at her hands. "But watching her do that to you, I couldn't just stand there." My mom asked what she meant and Morgan pulled out her phone. "I have the whole thing, the grabbing, the force-feeding, everything." The supervisor was gone by the end of the week.